Good morning. Start out with some music this morning. Lord, prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true. With thanksgiving, I'll be a living sanctuary for you. Oh Lord, prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true. We'll give thanksgiving. I'll be a living sanctuary for you.
Good morning. There we go. Oh, good morning, beloved community. It's so good to be back. A week off felt like a lot. A lot. Thank you for sharing in this day and in this community. I'm so glad that you're starting your week here like we always tend to. Let's take a breath. Feel yourself breathing. Follow the sensations of your breath into a fuller embodiment. We breathe so we might be fully present where we are and when we are, letting thoughts of what has been and what might be fall away just for now. We breathe so we might be about the work of community together. Our collective breath is a sacred reminder that we are so much more together than alone. Our survival as people and as a people depends on our ability to breathe in this connection and hold it through each day we face. I need Linda to know. You did so good with your lighter that it hasn't needed charged, and it's the middle of August. Claps on the lighter again. Each Sunday, a flame is kindled as a visual reminder that there is something eternal, something that we call light or source. Sometimes that light feels dimmed by the goings on of the world or even the conditions of our own minds. So we gather together to have it ignited once again. Sometimes it is kindled by what we receive, and sometimes it is by what we share with others. I'm glad that you've chosen to begin your week again in this way. Good morning. Good morning. All right, we're going to get to the good mornings, but I want to offer what I've been offering to you before we have our morning greetings. I want to remind you that you are an integral part of this community and this space that we are sharing. Thank you for being here with us today as you are, Jaguars and all. We are born for belonging. We don't just welcome you, we need you. We are insufficient without you. Community means that we are committed to each other and celebrating the interwoven parts of ourselves. For those hoping at greeting time to share hugs and hands and hellos, please prepare yourself to stand up and start moving around the room for your good morning. And for those who want to stay seated and would rather say hello from afar, we will give you the space and the nod from afar for your good morning. Please give each other a good morning now.
Thank you. Go ahead.
All right, let's find our way back to whatever seat. If you've decided you didn't like your first one, you can pick another one. It's fine. You can't pick what? They can have my seat. Do you want my seat? It's perfect. I have a plethora of announcements, but they will go quickly this time, I swear to you. And we have been doing announcements with the youth Sangha present, right? We're switching it around so that our young people can hear all the things that are happening. So first and foremost, it's August 24th. What happened? It was January yesterday. What happened? Today's the fourth Sunday of the month, which means that we are preparing for next week to be our fifth Sunday of the month. And I have been prepping you that we're having our creative morning Sundays, which means that you don't have to hear from me. You'll see me. But I get to craft with you. So Terry has been prepping and planning and scheming and plotting to host our Craftivism Sunday. So come open and receptive to being playful. Come open and receptive to hearing the kinds of things that we can do with the ordinary, right? And I hope to see all of you there. Bring a friend too. Also, next important announcement. Here's what happens when you change the name of a church. You have to figure out everywhere that name has ever been. You know I work 15 hours a week, right? Well, changing a website, a Facebook page, a YouTube streaming service, a newsletter, a Gmail account, a everything, right? Requires a whole lot more than 15 hours a week. So you will be getting our new newsletter with the new logo, with the new website, The website's not published because, let me tell you, website building, I can do it. I don't want to ever again. You're going to be seeing that coming soon. But all of the things are in preparation, and the last thing I wanted was to have one thing ready and then someone say, Tyne, you didn't do this. Tyne, it's missing on this. Tyne, the website still says this. Tyne. And I was like, you know what? Let me get ahead of the game. And let me change everything all at once. So, big news. Things are changing, and you'll visually be able to see them by next week. I know. I have another announcement from Donna Jo. I have another announcement from Kelsey. And we have announcements.
Good morning, everyone. As I have mentioned a time or two, we have Art Squared coming up on September the 20th. I have several needs from y'all. One is creative materials, good, cool, groovy stuff. I've already started collecting. Thank you, Beck. And we need more. Item one, bring it in. I can accept it as late as the Sunday before the event. Please don't bring them all that time. The second thing I need is Linda Bell and I will be doing the pricing. Everything has to be priced before the event. I haven't set up a date for that yet, but it would be nice to have one or two more people. It is an incredibly time-consuming event. So if you would like to help with that, please see me. Third thing is we have people who are needed for setup, for helping at the booth that day, and for teardown. We need extra people for the setup and the teardown so that it helps make everything go more smoothly that day. We have a sign-up sheet out front. If you have any questions regarding that, please see me. We've already started collecting items. They're in the storage room in there, and it should be a wonderful event. It's a fundraiser for the church. As you know, our financial situation is somewhat perilous, and we need to get a good footing, have a lot of participation, and sell lots of neat, groovy stuff. Thank you.
To summarize, we need money that's not coming from your checkbook, and we would really, really appreciate some help that day, September 20th. September 20th. Thank you. Okay, next, Kelsey.
Good morning. Yesterday, that's not how time works. Last week at the community meeting, I did make an announcement that if you are interested in joining the search committee, to give me an email. Thank you for those of you who emailed me. Today, we are going to have an initial search committee meeting right after church. So if you volunteered to be on the search committee, I will explain that in 2 seconds. If you volunteered to be on the search committee, we are going to get started a little bit after church. So the search committee that we are starting, because we are in the phase now of searching for a long-term pastor or reverend who will be at the church. Yes, yay, we're getting there. The search committee is going to be a combination of the board, the reimagining committee, and a few other congregants to go through the process of soliciting resumes and applications, reviewing them. A lot of what I'm going to be doing with you all is as a facilitator and really setting some guidelines and some sandbox, but the search committee is who's going to be doing the work of all of the hiring process for the church. So we're going to talk about that today. If you are interested or if you volunteered, please come to the meeting after church. I'll probably start, a little bit, let people get some food, a little bit after in the meditation room if it is available.
And my responsibility for those of you who are interested in this, what you can expect from me is an incredibly painfully detailed job description that is very realistic, okay? So that you feel very outfitted with exactly what it is that you are needing to be asking of these potential candidates. It's not just like, oh, you want to vibe here? I don't know. You do some stuff. You all will have like a manual set forth, which was something that I didn't have. And we learned along the way that it was much more like, well, who takes care of that? Well, I don't know. Oh, probably Darren did, right? And so from what you can expect is a whole lot more of that for your potential candidates. Get up here, Teddy.
All right. I've been organizing the soup schedule. Closer. I've been organizing the soup schedule for like over 3 years, and I'm getting older and I need to step back. So anybody that would be interested, I'd be happy to show you. I'm going to do it for the next 2 months, and then you would take over. So it's basically emailing. It's a nice way to get to know people in the church. And please volunteer.
Someone needs to take over soup. We have a soup retirement. But we are not retiring soup. So either make soup or email about soup. Because as a person who asked for soup, I'm looking at you, Jackie, we have to have this church's soup. I got fed for, that was at least 9 meals. Huh? I just wanted soup. I got your containers too, by the way. All right. If you don't get up here for an announcement in the next 3 seconds, I'm closing announcement time. Kind of looked like you were on the grocery shop.
Oh, yeah?
Supermarket speed.
I always wanted to do that.
You would.
Good morning. I've mentioned the past couple Sundays, thank you, that I and a couple others will be putting together an exhibit at the museum within over there. Doesn't look like it's happening yet, but it is. Trust me, people have brought stuff. I appreciate that. So what we're looking for is any memorabilia that you have about the church from its beginning 40-ish years ago to now. As we are in this evolution stage, we want to celebrate everything that has ever happened here and at the other locations. So if you've got that stuff or have something that you think, oh, would this work? Yeah, let me know or bring it or whatever. So thanks.
Little people of all ages, if you would like to go to Youth Sangha now, this is your time. And anybody who is wondering if they should go to Youth Sangha, you should. Because I just got told that Cheryl and Betty are cooking up something amazing for today that deals directly with the message that we have planned and the music about connection. So, the kids are going to make us some cool art. Right, Cheryl? We'll be able to see it? Amazing. Hello and goodbye, young people. You keep that baby here. I get that baby if that baby cries. Oh, I'm not doing anything about that. No. No. No feeding. No feeding. Okay, friends, let's take another breath. Big one. Get all the way in your big tummies. Oh. As you find your breath in your heart center, I want you to notice how your lungs fill with our shared air, nourishing your blood and bones, and how it feels to release that breath, emptying out your sorrows and your joys to be held and honored by those around you. I invite you to shake loose what needs to be left here of your past that is far too arduous to carry alone, and offer yourself a full breath of what is possible for your week to come with the love, courage, and connection that only this space can offer.
I will remember you. Will you remember me? Don't let your heart pass you by. Weep not for the memory. Remember the good times that we had. We let them slip away, but once when things got bad. Clearly I first saw you smiling in the sun. I wanna feel your warmth upon me. I wanna be the one. I will remember you. Will you remember me? Don't let your life pass you by. Weep not for the memory. So tired, but I can't sleep. Standing on the edge of something much too deep. It's funny how we feel so much we cannot say a word. We are screaming inside, but we can't be heard. I will remember you. Will you remember me? Don't let your life pass you by. Weep not for the memory. So afraid to love, we're more afraid to lose. Cling to a past that doesn't let me choose. Once there was a darkness, deep and endless night. You gave me everything you had. Oh, you gave me life. I will remember you. Will you remember me? Don't let your life pass you by. Weep not for the memories. Weep not for the memories.
Thank you, Danny. I think I'll do the time thing up here. Make myself comfortable. That's why I was trying to get closer to the mic. I'm going, nobody can hear me out here. Anyway, let me first address, I usually do this in reverse order, but let's address everybody out on the interwebs out there. Hi, everybody. I can't see you because my glasses aren't on, but you'll start to settle in pretty quick. Today, I have a veritable plethora of things to address with connection. And welcome to everyone here in the room that I can see, even without my glasses. And welcome to all. This is our brief time of retreat in the daily world we find ourselves. To touch the quiet deep within, to share connection. I'd like to reference a quote from an Austrian German gentleman from the turn of the 1900th century, Rudolf Steiner. Those who are now turning towards a spiritual life should feel it their duty to do all that is possible to rescue the good seed of our age and carry it over into the next stage. Let's prepare ourselves for today's meditation by relaxing our bodies, feeling the connection to the earth through our feet on the floor, feeling the light energy of the earth flowing into us through the top of our heads, focusing on our breathing in and out. Paying attention to how the deeper intelligence of our body, with no conscious mental effort, flows through us. Let us focus on that rhythm within us, that body rhythm that, if we listen to it, brings us into accord with this deeper flow in ourselves. Let us slowly sink into its stillness and quiet, becoming one with our breathing in and out. We are here now, breathing. Softly, gently flowing in and out. If we want to, let us close our eyes or softly direct our gaze elsewhere. And remember our breathing softly, gently, flowing in and out. That we are here now, breathing. If we lose our connection, it's okay. We gently return to our breathing. Softly, gently, flowing in and out. Let's remember we are here, breathing now. Let's remember what Ram Dass said to be here now. Or was it now be here? Breathing in the now. And let's bring this to a graceful, calm conclusion. With something I referred to earlier. I have no source on this, but I will state it as, when you can't calm the storm, calm yourself and wait for the storm to pass. Let us come back to where we normally operate. The church within was founded on meditation and prayer. We have many people ready to pray with or for you throughout the week. When you have a prayer request, I'll say when, not if. A prayer request today or in the coming week, you can submit your request to the prayer chain via our church website or drop it in the prayer boxes, either at the front door or on the table to your left. If you have need of personal prayer today, I'll be available at the front of the room after the service. Amen.
The prayer for today is a short one. And you know what I do when there's a short one. I say it twice. Also, it's nice outside today, but curiously, it doesn't feel nice in here. I don't know what we're tending to, but we're all working on something. And I'm really glad that I picked the things that I'm going to say today, because I was looking around, realizing I was holding a baby, and I was like, I just want something to chew on and someone to pat me too. And then realized maybe that's all we needed today as well. The prayer for today is by David White, and it's called Everything is Waiting for You. Your great mistake is to act the drama as if you were alone, as if life were a progressive and cunning crime with no witness to the tiny hidden transgressions. To feel abandoned is to deny the intimacy of your surroundings. Surely even you at times have felt the grand array, the swelling presence, and the chorus crowding out your solo voice. You must note the way the soap dish enables you, or the window latch grants you freedom. Alertness is the hidden discipline of familiarity. The stairs are your mentor of things to come. The doors have always been there to frighten you and invite you, and the tiny speaker in the phone is your dream ladder to divinity. Put down the weight of your aloneness and ease into the conversation. The kettle is singing even as it pours you a drink. The cooking pots have left their arrogant aloofness and seen the good in you at last. All the birds and creatures of the world are unutterably themselves. Everything is waiting for you. One more time. Take a breath. Get it all the way down to your feet this time. Your great mistake is to act the drama as if you were alone. As if life were a progressive and cunning crime with no witness to the tiny hidden transgressions. To feel abandoned is to deny the intimacy of your surroundings. Surely even you, at times, have felt the grand array, the swelling presence, and the chorus crowding out your solo voice. You must note the way the soap dish enables you, or the window latch grants you freedom. Alertness is the hidden discipline of familiarity. The stairs are your mentor of things to come. The doors have always been there to frighten you and invite you. And the tiny speaker in the phone is your dream ladder to divinity. Put down the weight of your aloneness and ease into the conversation. The kettle is singing even as it pours you a drink. The cooking pots have left their arrogant aloofness and seen the good in you at last. All the birds and creatures of the world are unutterably themselves. Everything is waiting for you. Except my coffee. I left my coffee somewhere. I woke up this morning and I carried myself through my typical morning routine. Coffee, phone check, dog food, dog walk. It's pretty much that all the time. The air outside this morning is what made me throw away my first message that I wrote and make a new one at 7 a.m. When I walked outside today, everything and nothing was different. The park across the street still has the same tennis courts. The same tree limbs that were taken down in last week's storm are still turning into pulp on the ground. The library is accounted for. The Sunday morning hush of just a few cars was there. But there was dew on the grass. And there was a chill in the air. I hadn't noticed that my air conditioner wasn't running through the night. I just knew while I was sleeping I wasn't too hot and I wasn't too cold. So all at once, I stepped out into the morning just a little chilly and breathed deeply and noticed, wow, the air doesn't feel like a wet mop this morning. You know what I mean, right? It was relieving, and I was relieved by it. Relief and then also grief hit at the same time, like two cascading waves. This is it. The now of realizing that we are moving. Summer isn't over. We just had a full moon. The meteor shower is here and showering. The sun this afternoon will bake my arms and make sweat fall off of me and my horses just like every other day. The solstice hasn't begun. The days still linger with sunlight. But the dew is back, and the air is tolerable for breathing. That means that we are in the sunset of summer, past the high point. And while I was relieved that even the first and last parts of my day will have air I can breathe, I still know in my bones that means that the summer is ending. My summer ending feels much like the endings that we're facing here today. I will say goodbye to my horses forever. I will say goodbye to some of my clients forever. I'll say goodbye to you all. And as the fall turns into winter, and then we stop noticing that we need the heat in our houses, and we realize we can open a window for the spring to rush into our rooms, I will graduate and have all the room in my life to start these things all over again. But the old will still be there, and the new will be all over the place. And I'll be back in the in-betweenness of things. As people, sometimes it takes a really loud event to wake us up to the here and now. Not only the seconds of our actual life, but it's also where the most magic happens. Now is all we really have. Now is where the practice of interconnecting and convening with all things is possible. But now is a hard thing to live in. Because living right now requires that we live in conflict, in confluence. The meeting ground of what was, of what is, and what will be. Not all of those line up like star-faded puzzle pieces, and most of the time, the experience of holding what was, what is, and what will be feels so daunting that we simply move backwards towards grief and nostalgia, or run forward in anxious excitement and nervous planning. Holding and expanding the space of right now forces us to feel more than one thing at the same time. It means saying, look at all the things we've done, the good, the bad, the ugly, the beautiful. Look at all the things we pine for right now, the real, the hard, the scary, the sure. And look at all the things we may face, the hidden, the dark, the hopeful, the healing. Witnessing right now is the only place that community can live. Let me say that one more time. Witnessing right now is the only place that community can live. We can try and bring new people into the experiences we've had in the past. That's what I do in therapy. It's what we do in therapy. And we can bring the past like a baby blanket into the dreams we have for the future. But the time we share with others, the time we build connection to the earth, the seasons, the people we love, all of that happens right now. Where the AC is off, the morning is easy, the sun is going to burn me by noon, and tonight there will be shooting stars and a little bit of dew. In the end, because we fear this mismatch of what we hold and what we reach for, we forget the special times like these here in the present, acknowledging the dissonance and the delight and the ordinary, which is how we shape the best parts of our connection to each other and back to ourselves. It's the offering of an unshakable presence. The promise that change is constant, but it doesn't need us to move forward or backward alone. The here and now is where we find more of us and more of those around us. So for today, in the chilly air and the wet grass, in the summer heat that we will have for lunchtime, and in the beginning of our journey to the end of our time together, let's pause. Let's suspend the urge to jump to what's next. Let's care for widening what is here right now and create deeper tethers to ourselves and to this space that we are sharing. Let it be so. Amen.
When the dark clouds roll away and the sun begins to shine, I can see my freedom from across the way. And it comes right in on time. When it shines so bright and it gives so much light. It comes from the sky above. Makes me feel so free. Makes me feel like me. And lights my life with love. It seems like, and it feels like, and it seems like, yes, it feels like a brand new day. A brand new day. Whoa, whoa. I was lost, I was crossed, with my hands behind my back. With my hands behind my back. I was sometimes hurt and thrown in the dirt and shoved out on the railroad track. I was used, abused, and so confused, and I had no place to run. But I stood and looked, and my eyes got hooked on that beautiful morning sun. Well, it seems like, and it feels like, yes, it seems like, yes, it feels like a brand new day. Yeah, a brand new day. Whoa. And the sun shines down all on the ground, and the grass is oh so green, and my heart is still, and I've got the will, and I really don't feel so mean. Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes right now. And it comes right in on time. Well, it pleases me, and it pleases me, and it satisfies my mind. It seems like, yes, it feels like, Yes, it seems like, yes, it feels like a brand new day. A brand new day. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Everything's okay again. I found my coffee. Whew. I got real stressed out there for a minute. 20 minutes up here without my emotional support coffee was too much. Okay, let's take a breath. This is a cleansing one. This is the shake it out, shake it out. I don't know where my hype guy is, but he'd be singing shake it out for me right now. He's watching K-pop at home. Is that what you just said? Okay, well, I demand a shake it out interlude sometime. We just let him know. Okay. May we remain close to our interior worlds as we begin inviting in the remainder of our day, of our week. May we practice the art of our own special gifts in whatever form they come. We are all necessary in this life, in this space, and in this divinely connected moment. Let us remember our inherent dignity and the unique expression of love as a momentary human experience. I think I have ushers, and I think that they're going to grab baskets, but I'm not sure. But while I'm figuring out that part, please join me in the offering prayer. Bravel, do I have an offering prayer? Whew. Oh, there we go. Woo! Beloved divine, all that I am and all that I have comes from your limitless supply. I am an open and willing conduit through which your love flows. I share all that I have as you direct. Love, friendship, prosperity, peace, abundance, and joy are gifts that I share and receive. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, God. Amen. Beloved divine, conscious creator, let us offer gratitude. Gratitude for every gift of time, of talent, and of treasure that allows this movement of love to persist, to be tenacious. Let our intentional sharing and showing create more room for the places we have yet to arrive. Let our collective work and working create ways we can move together into that potential which awaits us. May we arrive home again in this moment over and over and invite those around us to join. Who we are as a people and as people are magnified when we practice togetherness. For who we are as people and as a people, we say thank you. Amen. Please stand if you want to and are able for our closing prayer and closing song.
All people are holy, many pass one God. All people are holy, only love is real. No matter who you are, no matter where you've been, let's gather together and let the Spirit in. All people are holy, many pass one God. All bodies are holy, only love is real. Only love is real.
May the peace of God go before us into this glorious week, and may the peace remain wherever we have war.